happy that I was able to share the ring with so many legendary fighters. You know, to become a great fighter, you had to become great. You had to fight great fighters. You had to fight good fighters. So I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for the certain guys that paved the way for me.
I'm stoked I got to share the ring with so many epic fighters. To hit the top, you've got to take on the best and grind through tough battles. I wouldn't be here without those trailblazers who set the stage for me. The boxing world's buzzing after Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson teamed up for a hardcore training session to prep for Tyson's big fight against Jake Paul. This unexpected duo has fans and analysts hyped. Dying to know what skills and wisdom these legends swapped. Post-session, Mayweather finally spoke up, sharing his take. Famous for his slick defense and undefeated record, he's a lifelong student of boxing, training with Tyson, a heavyweight beast known for raw power and aggressiveness, a bold move that sparked surprise and...
I'm not scared. Sorry, I'm not scared of no, not at all. Not at all. I was born for this. I was born for this moment. The universe told me this was going to happen. You can ask Mike. I did ayahuasca, called him up and said, we're going to fight on the biggest stage possible. It's destiny. And now here we are years later actually making it happen. I was made for this moment, born to do this, and I'm going to put on the performance of a lifetime on November 15th, and the universe will align for all of its glory and good for God.
Curiosity. Their workout wasn't just about sharpening Tyson for the fight, it blended their unique styles. Mayweather raved about Tyson's grit and passion, revealing they focused on boosting Tyson's knockout power while adding defensive finesse to counter a young gun like Paul. Despite their differences, they clicked on strategy and mental toughness. Mayweather's trademarks.
Well, I'm beautiful, and I've been training for a while, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
I'm just asking when you get into camp.
I'm okay to fight.
But when you get into camp, like when...
I'm in camp right now.
Very good, thank you.
I'm in camp right now.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Tyson brought his signature ferocity. Meanwhile, Francis Ngannou's got Tyson's back for the Paul fight, betting on experience over youth. Paul's 27 and in his prime, while Tyson's 58. Having trained with Tyson before his own boxing debut against Tyson Fury, Ngannou's confident. Tyson still got it, he told media in D.C.
Where he became more explorative and he was looking into what, the meaning of life and, having a smoke every now and then and stuff like that, I was like, I'm enjoying this, Mike. Yeah. I'm liking the evolution.
Top sport health experts aren't so sure, warning Tyson about serious risks facing a fighter 30 years younger. Stephen Hughes, a senior lecturer at Anglia Ruskin University, flags Tyson's age and past alcoholism as red flags for brain injuries or strokes. Dave Hancock, a top fitness pro who worked with Chelsea and England's national team, says it could be catastrophic. Ngannou brushes it off. He's not the same as in his youth, but when he moves, it's like, damn, what's that? People sleep on his footwork.
Is he really a young killer?
Yeah, you had to go on your little menopause break and postpone the fight, so yeah. What about that, dog? I was ready before. You needed a little break. Your tummy hurt? Your tummy hurt still?
I feel a lot better now.
And dart side to side in a flash. Paul's catching flack from the boxing world for fighting someone whose pro career started before he was born. With a 10-1 record, Paul's only loss was to Tommy Fury, brother of champ Tyson Fury. Critics rip him for dodging real boxers early on, picking ex-UFC stars like Anderson Silva and Tyron Woodley. In 2023, he rocked Nate Diaz, a rare McGregor conqueror. In a TalkSport chat with Gareth A. Davies, Paul fired back, "It's disrespectful to Mike. If he wants to fight, let him. It's an honor to face him. If he wants a pro fight, let's do it." Opinion splits. Some can't wait, others hate it, and some are torn. But it's set for November 15th, Tyson versus Paul, originally planned for June. It got pushed back after Tyson's mid-flight ulcer scare in May. He's now recovered and training hard. At Fanatics Fest 2024 in NYC, hosted by ex-NFL star Ryan Clark, Tyson got a hero's welcome while Paul ate booze. "I'm not scared," Paul declared, "I was born for this. The universe said we'd fight on the biggest stage. It's destiny, and I'll deliver a lifetime performance." Tension crackled as they fielded questions. Paul faces a real boxer, with one-punch KO power for the first time. Can he handle retreating? survive a Tyson body shot. Tyson, with a 50-6 record and 44 KOs, knows age is a factor at 58, but his power might still do damage. Tyson's confident but admits doubts creep in. I'm training hard, feeling good, he said. In camp now, ready. Can he take Paul's punches? If no early KO, what's his plan? These questions fuel the hype for November 15th. Predicting, the outcome's tough. Tyson could dominate early, but past round 4, Paul's youth might win out. Paul feeds off skeptics like Ngannou saying, the first 4 rounds will be brutal, but if I weather Tyson's storm, I can stop him. I'm always on guard for that one punch. Paul's won for in a year. Tyson's barely fought since 2005, save a 2020 exhibition. Paul's got the edge, but Tyson's size and legendary power keep Ngannou believing. Paul shrugged off Ngannou's warning, tweeting a jab at him and his next opponent. Tyson, meanwhile, warned Paul, when Iron Mike comes out, I'm in handcuffs. I wish I could stop that guy, but he's here. On Logan Paul's impulsive podcast, Tyson's intensity shown. Logan, Jake's brother, voiced real concern for Tyson's safety, urging him to take Jake seriously. I care about you, and my brother Jake's ruthless. I want you to be okay. Mike Tyson respects Jake, never underestimating him. Anyone can be dangerous, he said, shaped by 58 years of life. I don't sleep on anybody. He sees Jake as a killer, unlike others who dismiss him. Tyson's boxing inexperience sets him apart from Paul's past foes. He's getting better, Tyson said. I gotta get him before he's too good. Asked why fight, he shot back, because I can. Who else makes this happen? The NYC crowd roared for him, jeered Paul. Paul hit back. New York, you're like Tyson great, 20 years ago. He knows beating a faded legend won't earn big cred, but sees value in the challenge. When Tyson pulled out bare-knuckle champ, Mike Perry stepped in, losing in round 6. Paul taunted Tyson, your tummy still hurt. The Netflix fight take 2-minute rounds, big gloves promises, a show. Tyson's health issues won't stop him, he says. Carl Froch calls it a scripted sham, saying Tyson's half-hearted presser shove looked fake. It's a clown world. I hope Tyson doesn't get hurt. Paul's boxing journey feels like a fame-fueled spectacle, mirroring Tyson's surreal reality. On November 15th, they'll clash for millions, one weighed by age, the other by skill gaps, both cashing in big. Joe Rogan, talking with Russell Crowe, worried about Tyson's health but warned Paul, Tyson's aura was unmatched, but at 58, age is real. Crowe hoped both stay safe, wanting a real fight, not just hype. Post-presser, Tyson shoved Paul, who pushed back, unfazed. Paul vowed a brutal KO, their friendship now a feud. They say I'll get knocked out, but what if I put him to sleep? It's my funeral, he says. We'll see who's dead. The Netflix stream, a first for boxing, could hit 25 million viewers, topping the AFC Games, 22 million. Tyson's words alone electrify, while Paul's brashness stirs the crowd. Michael Bisping slammed it as a travesty, calling Paul a fraud, fighting a near-60 legend. Oscar De La Hoya saw it as a boxing boost, drawing casuals and diehards. Defended Paul's skill, saying his win over Tyson proves his growth, despite YouTuber stigma. Post-fight reactions, Joe Rogan was stunned and frustrated by the Jake-Paul-Mike Tyson fight, praising Paul's skill and work ethic but questioning why a 58-year-old was allowed to compete. He's capable of a KO, but how much gas does he have? Does he regret signing up? Rogan noted Tyson's training looked good, but his age showed. Amber Rose called Paul's win, citing his youth and strength at 27 versus Tyson's 58. I felt it in my heart. I saw his progress as a boxer. Eddie Hearn couldn't watch past round 1, saying Tyson wasn't himself. It didn't honor his legacy. He showed heart, but no one wants to see him stuck in quicksand. Russell Morg tweeted, everyone's seeing a 58-year-old box. Jay Webb sarcastically noted he got the wrong link, reflecting fans let down by Tyson's performance. Clint Russell respected Paul for holding back to avoid hurting Tyson, calling it beautiful to see Mike fight one last time. Colby Covington was relieved. Tyson walked out unharmed, saying Paul looked soft, not like a seasoned pro. I thought he'd KO Mike, but I'm glad he's safe. Dana White praised Tyson's guts for fighting at nearly 60, with a 31-year age gap, but didn't hide his unease. I love Mike, but I don't like seeing this. Dr. Bryan blasted the fight's sanctioning, saying Tyson looked 58 and it set a bad precedent. Texas lacks medical rules basic exams. No upper age limit likely enabled it. Steven Espinoza called it rough, wishing for prime Tyson but admitting he did better than most 58-year-olds. Ryan Clark highlighted Tyson's slap on Paul as a sign of serious intent. He's still a pit bull. Jake better run early. Stephen A. Smith didn't want Tyson knocked out, noting his fatigue 20 years ago and Paul's legit skill. Jake's obnoxious, but he's earned his spot. Daniel Cormier said fans hoped for Tyson due to training clips, but reality hit early. Jake realized the threat wasn't there after a good jab. He's better than people think, but beating a 58-year-old doesn't prove much. Evander Holyfield predicted Paul's win due to age, advising Tyson to smother him to avoid getting caught. If you give him room, you're messed up. De La Hoya saw it as a fun, revitalizing event, despite conditioning worries for Tyson. KSI stressed Paul's dedication, saying his win cements his boxing cred, even if haters call it knocking out old people. The Netflix stream made history, drawing a massive, diverse crowd. Paul knows skeptics won't give him props, but he's betting on legacy-defining fights ahead.